So maybe check on YouTube and see if it's doing it. Oh, it's online now. Is it working?
There we go. Okay. So what we need to do is
It's frozen.
there we go.
Oh, yay! It's like frozen.
Okay. Sorry, we're just still getting things set up. It's a bit of a learning curve for us, so bear with us.
It's frozen. How frozen it is. What do we do?
Ayla just comes it down.
What do we do?
No, it's just laggy. Okay.
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, let us know if you can hear us.
It's not frozen, honey. Okay. Hey guys! We're sorry that this is such a crazy experience. We're trying our best, but things on our end were a little tricky, so hopefully from now on it'll be smooth. But hi guys, hi everybody. Thank you for coming and watching. We're so excited.
Yeah, this is funny because we're here talking and it's live, but like there's no feedback in terms of like noise because it's just all comments, right? So it doesn't feel live for me. Does it feel live for you?
I don't know.
It's different.
Our screen is lagging too, so it like what we are seeing right now is like 5 seconds ago. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's at least a 5-second delay for us. So
if you open this one, is it more on time?
no, that's something else actually over there.
But it's more on time.
Yeah, if you wanted to watch that, but then you wouldn't see the comments.
Well, we could maybe move it.
Sorry,
over
we're talking amongst ourselves.
You can maybe move it over so that we can still see the comments on the side. Because it's like the speech jammer challenge where you listen to it late, so it's like throwing me off.
Okay. All right,
guys. So we're so excited that you're here, especially those of you that like woke up early or things like that to come to this. That's really cool, and we're so thankful.
Yeah, it's actually like really cool for us to be able to interact with you like in real time.
Yeah.
So
Pretzel Hershey Kisses recipe was yummy. Aw, that's awesome. I'm glad you liked it.
Thank you. It's so easy, right? Like you don't even have to really do anything. It's just 3 ingredients, and like I said, they're just layered on top of each other. So
yeah.
Where are you going?
Just checking on Ellie.
Did you check?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think what we'll try to do is we will try and stop as the chat's going here because it's moving pretty quickly as you guys comment, and we'll try and get to as many questions as possible. And obviously we'll miss a few of you guys, but we will try our best to answer as many as we can. I think, Ayla's just gone to get Ellie as well to show you guys, so she'll be back soon. Yes, Ellie Jean is coming. Okay.
Here she is.
Okay. I'm just going to... All right, so it looks like we've got people from all over the world here. I see...
UK.
Emma Watson. Hi from the UK, Emma Watson. Probably not the real Emma Watson.
She's still the real Emma Watson.
Well, you know what? Sorry, you're the real Emma Watson. Yes, not the celebrity Emma Watson. My apologies. You're a real girl. And Brazil. We got Florida. We got Saskatoon. Yeah, hello, fellow Canadian there, Lisa. We got Fanives from Hungary, Joyce from Holland,
Yay!
Sarah from
I'm
the UK.
half Dutch, if you guys didn't know, so that's exciting.
We got Melissa from Canada. We got Silence is their name here, from Saudi Arabia. Welcome.
Wow, really cool.
Veronica from Texas. And, another Canadian, Nisa, I think. Nessa. Sorry if I said that wrong. Okay, so let's go down and see some of these comments.
So guys, if you have any questions, feel free to start asking them. And like Caleb said, we're going to try our best to answer what we can. All right, I see one. How old is Ellie? So she will actually be 4 years old in April, which is crazy because she literally looks like a baby puppy, but she just kind of is cute like that.
She's a forever puppy, really.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll ever look like an older dog. She'll just always have that puppy face.
Which I'm okay with, totally okay with.
Yes, yeah, totally.
Do you guys get to reread all of our comments later? Yes.
I think so. I think they all save.
I think so. We're new to this, but when it comes to like the regular videos, we always read every comment. Always.
Yes.
So obviously replying to every single one can be kind of tricky sometimes, especially depending on what's going on in our life. We try our best, but you know, we're human. But we always read them, always, always, always. If you send emails, things like that, we're always reading them. And we actually kind of connect you guys with your usernames and your photos. So if you have a photo, we'll always like remember, oh, that's so-and-so that's commented before. And we kind of like that connection. It's really cool.
Yeah, totally. It's hard to comment to all of them. And sometimes a lot of your comments are very similar. So we'll try and answer as many as we can.
Mm-hmm.
And then even if you look back to the video later to see if we may not have replied to your specific comment, but we might have replied to someone else who had something similar to say that you did. So you can always just check back and see what kind of answers we're providing.
Yeah. So this question I like. How old were you two when you got married? Any words of wisdom on marrying young? So we're kind of not the usual. We're a little younger than most people that we know. We got married when we were both 19, actually. So we've been married almost 3.5 years now. And
well, we've been married for 3.5. We've been married for almost 4. We're pushing 4.
Yeah, well, kind of, yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Getting
and
close.
So,
it's in June, so we're like almost halfway through the 3rd year.
And advice or words of wisdom on marrying young. Just take everything with a grain of salt. People have lots of opinions about it, especially with nowadays the trend is to be marrying later in life. And there's no right or wrong. Do what you feel your heart needs. Do what you think is the best for you. We are, I think, happily married.
Yeah.
And even though we're young and it didn't really matter to us. It mattered to start our lives together and be a part of each other's life every day. Obviously, it comes with trials and things like that. But one thing that we've always loved about being married young is the fact that we grow together. We were still doing university together. We were still learning about how to buy a house together. All of these things we got to do together, and I think it helped grow us closer, grow us each individually, and I don't know, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. I mean, we've actually had like almost half of our lives, because we're both 23. We met when we were 12 years old. Like that's when we were in grade 7.
That's so weird to think about.
We've once we're 24, we'll have spent half of our lives knowing each other. And that's only going to increase, right? Like we're going to have spent
I know, by the time we're 80.
When we're 80 years old, we'll have spent over 75% of our life together.
That's insane to think about. I never thought about it like that.
So it's really good to experience life with somebody who you find to be your best friend and who you love and who is just fun to be around. So
that being said, obviously take your time.
Yeah.
Get to know the person, and yeah, there's no right or wrong. It's just how you feel and what makes your life make sense.
Yeah, I think knowing them to an extent, like know like as much as you can, learn a lot about them, and that'll help a lot. For us, we were best friends for like 7 or 8 years before we started dating, so we knew everything about each other. So it really made it easy for us to get married young.
This comment. I was thinking you need to change your name to Ayla, Caleb, and Ellie. That's so cute. She is like such a big part of our life, and obviously now part of our YouTube channel. That's a great idea, but we do kind of hope to get more animals and more kids as the future goes on. So it would be like the longest YouTube name ever.
Yeah, Ayla, Caleb, Ellie, blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
But I love that you think of her that way. That's so sweet.
Okay, what's next? Where do we buy Ellie's clothes?
A lot of them have been gifts, honestly.
This was a gift from my parents 2 Christmases ago, I believe.
Yeah, your mom really enjoys getting her sweaters and dressing her up.
Yeah, we have a couple actually. They just happen to be.
This one, I'm not sure where it's from. They travel to the U.S. a lot, so it could be from one of those stores down there. This one is classic.
This was another gift from them, I think, a couple Christmases ago as well. This is, if you're Canadian or you're familiar with like the Bay or the Hudson's Bay, this is like their classic colors. So that's where this was from. My dad got it. He just really liked it. So
it's so big though, and she gets stuck. Like her arms get stuck, and then she can't move, and it's just so funny.
And then this is a Christmas sweater that you would have seen in the vlog last weekend. But as you also probably saw, it's way too small. So we need to find another one for her so that she's not just like what?
Busting
claustrophobic.
out the seams, yeah.
So what else do we have?
Do you guys have many married friends or friends with kids? Austin and I hate not having many friends with similar life goals right now. That's a good question. I think there's a little bit of a divide between Caleb's like side of things and then mine. Mine, there aren't very many married friends or even with kids at all, really. Like none.
Just my
cousin, and obviously that's not a friend, but we're really, really close. So
yeah, we're as close as a friend,
kind of like a friend, yeah. But
so
on your side,
my side, I have lots of married friends that are our age, and they just don't have kids. And a lot of them haven't been married as long as we have. They're under the same age as us, or maybe a couple years older, but no kids yet. So and that makes it. I think that's good for us because it might be difficult, right?
Yeah, it might. To be honest, sometimes I get a little worried as time is going on that it's going to start being where all of them get pregnant at once, and I don't know if I can handle that. That's too many baby showers, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. We're just kind of like keeping our focus on ourselves for now and trying not to think about it. But when the time does come, it will hopefully have some friends with kids because I know that's enjoyable. Or just like attend every mommy class available and like make friends, I guess. I don't know.
I think it'll be nice that by the time things fall into place for us, that they'll probably be around that time where they're starting to try and fingers crossed they don't have any problems, and then they can have kids that are like the same age as ours. Yeah. So that'll be awesome.
This question.
What's this one? Is your plan to be professional vloggers if you have enough viewers, meaning to stop your current profession?
That's the dream.
That is the dream. Yeah, we would love to have YouTube be our full-time job. We would love to have that paired along with some business stuff that we do on the side, just because that's in the early stages for us, so we just do little things here and there. Yeah. But the two of those mixed together are really our passion, and if possible, and if we have all of the support from you guys and many more to come, then definitely one day.
When we started, we didn't actually think that would be even in our future.
Not at all.
We just kind of did it because of the fertility journey and the story we had, and we thought it would be something worth sharing and something worth putting out there and for us to look back on. That very first IVF we did, we honestly thought that we would have a baby out of it, and we thought that having that beautiful process captured for our future child would be amazing. Obviously, it hasn't turned out that way, but it's grown into something more and something that we are so thankful for, and we honestly couldn't live without. Doing this and doing this channel is a huge part of us, and I think that if we could make it something we do every day and you know, and do it together and spend our lives together in that way as well, that would just be like amazing, and we would love it.
It would be. I think for us, like, we didn't really realize how much we enjoyed doing this vlogging and doing videography or taking photos, and we didn't really realize how much we had a passion for that until we started doing YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something
that you
photography. Always enjoyed photography. I knew, like, as we dated and whatnot, you were out on photo walks with your dad.
Yeah, that was like my dad and I's thing that we clicked on and we connected on. We always did together, is we'd walk around and do photo walks, and he would kind of teach me some things, because his dad was did photography and was into like that sort of thing. And unfortunately, he passed away when my dad was really young, so I never had the chance to meet him, obviously. And it felt like a kind of like a connection to that side of the world that I never got to. Yeah. So elaborating on it now with you has been so much fun. We've learned so much, and we're excited to learn more. Yeah, we have lots to learn. So
there's just so much out there, and so I've enjoyed it with you, and I'm grateful that we have that in common, and it's something that we can do as a hobby together.
Yeah, man. All right, let's do this.
Okay, so are you only interested in adopting a newborn, or would you ever consider adopting someone older? So since right now we don't have any children, obviously, we would like our very first child to be a newborn. Ayla would love, and I would love, to experience from the beginning raising a child.
I feel like I need to learn how to be a mom from the start. And like, I'd be afraid that if I did have a child a little older, I don't know, like a year or two or however it may be, there's all these things that I don't. Oh, that's the
You'll
GoPro
see that
thing
in tomorrow's vlog.
I feel like there's a lot of things I wouldn't have the chance to learn, and I would always like feel like I was missing out a little bit. That being said, though, like the next children,
the second child,
the second or third or fourth or
wherever,
I mean, not sixth or anything, but we would definitely be way more open to that. And yeah, so that's just kind of our mindset now. Right now, like, things change, but that's kind of what we think now.
Yeah, I agree.
How was the second day of the adoption seminar? It was great. I honestly kind of miss it.
Fun.
It was very tiring because there was so much information coming at you. You're like, and the white fluorescence lights above you was just like, oh, and there was a cold draft coming at our ankles.
I was like the closest.
He was like wearing a coat.
I was the only one in my coat the whole time until they figured out how to actually use the thermostat, which was nice. But
it was really good. I thought that it was very informative. I got such a great vibe. Like, dealing with fertility doctors and things, you don't always have like the most amazing like experiences, bedside manner, whatever you want to say, but like something about the social workers there and like the people, like it just felt really positive and uplifting, and like they were there to support you, and they truly, truly, truly wanted you to be a parent, and which is something that I love. I'm like,
yeah, and it was nice with other couples going through the same thing.
Yeah,
and they were so kind, and it was great just meeting new people. We love to meet new people, so it was really fun. Mm-hmm. I think on the other hand, like, should I say
maybe not yet. We'll talk about it in the video.
All right.
Okay. Caleb, what's your profession?
I'm a human resources assistant, kind of.
He works in HR, basically.
Yeah, I work in HR, and I work. I work in HR. I don't know.
There's not much to say about it, I guess.
That's pretty much the extent of it. I graduated with an HR degree, and I work. I help out people with like benefits and pension and basically new hire paperwork and
helping people go on maternity leave.
Yeah, literally, I help people go on maternity leaves. I process those leaves and those returns and all that kind of stuff, and updating their benefits with their new children and all of that fun reminder stuff. Like at least once or twice every couple weeks. So that's always enjoyable. I mean, it's nice to know that information for when we have like a parental leave or like an adoption leave or something like that. Mm-hmm. But it's always like another kind of punch in the face. I guess. It's not that harsh. It's okay. I just focused in that it's my job and it's just work. So
Yeah.
So things like that. But yeah, it's been good.
Do you know whether you're leaning more towards adoption or embryo adoption? I know you're researching both at the moment. Would be amazing to see Ayla's pregnancy updates. So we really don't have like a clear path yet. I think we are just doing our best to go both ways and just absorb information, absorb opportunities, and we're going to see which one obviously works first, which one, that sort of thing. We are 125% open to both. We love the idea of adopting a newborn, and we love the idea of adopting an embryo and having me be able to be pregnant. I'd love to give you guys pregnancy updates. That's like something I would very much love. But it's just kind of like, which one works first, I guess.
Yeah. Hopefully, one of them is going to happen really soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Whichever one it is, we're not sure yet.
All right. Did you talk to Jared Meekham after the results of the embryos?
Kind of. We had one of you guys actually on Twitter tweet them with our video when we had revealed the positive results, and he basically gave us his well wishes and said, "Oh, that's so great." And that was about the extent of it, really.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really say, "Hey, Jared, did you know that?"
Yeah, and Cullen as well. We let Cullen know, and he also said good job. And
yeah, I just mean now that it obviously
didn't work, we haven't let them
pregnancy.
know. No, I don't think we haven't tweeted back because obviously it's hard to talk about. So,
but in regards to obviously the IVF grant, obviously we're Canadian, we can't apply. But we are really, really excited, and we're going to be really cheering on everybody who does apply. We hope that some of our subscribers were in that pool. We're excited to see how it goes, and I just think it's a very gracious and very meaningful thing to do, and we're just proud to have had interactions with them. So
yeah, they were so great. Or Jared was. Unfortunately, Ellie was sick, so we didn't get to
I know
meet her.
she's good. She would be great.
She would be great too, obviously. But also, on that note, we have some friends, Meet the Wheelers. They have a YouTube channel, and I think they did a video, so I think they just need some support. So if you go like their video, I haven't looked into it yet, so I think you just have to watch their videos.
We'll talk more about it in a video or share
we'll talk about it in a vlog, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, so where do you want to travel? Everywhere! I have been a few places, I guess, not too many. I went to Thailand and a little bit in Europe. We visited Holland. Yeah, Caleb's been on some vacations with his family and things like that, but we haven't
I haven't gone far away enough. I've only gone to the U.S. a lot. I've been there so many times, and then also Mexico.
We've been to Mexico a lot, him and I.
I've been
not
to
a lot, but
the
that's
Dominican
all
Republic, and I've been to what's one other country we've been down there?
You've been on a lot of cruises. So
I've gone on Caribbean cruises and things like that, but unfortunately nothing overseas. So that's really where I'd like to travel, or
Asia or
and South America as well.
So that's something that we've always wanted to do together. We don't really know how that would work now because of the life.
Trying to conceive and the whole journey we've been on has been our focus for so many years, and it's kind of hard to stop and just put all that on hold to go travel, especially since all of our money has been tied up in our fertility treatments. So really, it's not even plausible at this point. So we're going to eventually, it's just...
we'll have, hopefully,
we'll be doing
child,
it with a baby,
to come with us, hopefully.
That's a huge dream, is to travel with a child.
I'd like to see lots of European countries. I'd like to go around Asia. I'd love to take Caleb to Thailand and show him around the things that I did and the things that really helped me grow personally. And there's lots of things, so that's a very loaded question.
And we also, last night, we went to a going away party for our friends who are moving to Australia. So they're moving to Perth. And they're going to, he's going to the University of Western Australia for, I think, law school. And so they're going to be there for 2 years. So we're really going to miss them. We might see them one more time before they leave in January. But yeah, if we're ever going to visit them in Australia, we'll definitely do a meetup, and
I don't know if
that'd be
that'll-
awesome. But I don't know if it'll be any time in the next
Yeah.
2 years, so we'll see. I also have family who live in Perth too.
Oh, come to New Zealand. I have a bunch of family in New Zealand. I would love to come to New Zealand.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Okay, I know Ayla likes Disney. Have you been to Disney World Land before? We are we are lucky enough to live less than an hour from Disney World and have annual passes. That is the dream, girl. Oh my goodness, you lucky duck.
Honestly, one of these days, if it takes forever for us to get our kids and it's so far down the road until we finally get to go, I'll probably just surprise her and just take her one day.
Like how soon?
Like probably not anytime soon. But yeah, I've actually been to Disney World once and Disneyland twice as a kid. My parents took me, and the most recent trip was to Disney World, and that was back in like 2009 or 2010, something like that, a long time ago.
You're a young lad.
I was a little boy.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's like skips ahead.
Yeah, there's lots coming in.
What's your best advice to stay positive during the fertility journey? That's a hard one. It's hard because you want to say, all these inspirational things and stuff and see what you've done, but to be honest, it's not easy, and we aren't always positive. We have our harder days, and we embrace those harder days. I think the most important thing, like I just said, is to embrace the grief and the pain and to let it be felt, because it's part of you. It's part of your journey. You need to accept all of it, accept everything about yourself, and that's hard. It's way easier said than done. So basically, when you have a setback, for me, I let myself really feel that. I feel the grief with that, and I start to slowly build myself up. Having a great support system like this amazing man definitely helps. If that's not where you find the most support, then finding it through a sibling or a parent or a friend, just anybody who can really basically just understand you on some level is important. So hopefully our videos or what we do could give you some of that, but obviously it's good to find that in someone. I don't know if that makes sense, but
I also find, like, to be positive, it's important to understand that, like, you're doing all of this for a reason, and you're doing this because you so badly want something, and so just keep in mind that end goal. No matter which route you have to take to get there, just keep that in mind, and just try to stay as hopeful as you can. It's not easy, and there will be down days, but you just take it a day at a time, and you do the best you can, and you use your support system around you to help you with that as much as possible. Yeah. Totally. Cool. Are we Walking Dead fans? Look at that one.
Oh.
Team Rick or Negan. Negan is, like, a pretty cool character, as much as he is, like, extremely mean. And, well, I've only seen the first 2 episodes of this season, so please no spoilers. Let me just say that. But yeah, I've only seen him in 1 episode, and yeah, I'm Team Rick. I'm totally Team Rick. I'll just say that.
I don't watch it, to be honest. So once in a while I'll watch it.
She did watch a bit of the last episode with me, like,
and I was just like,
2. She was kind of bored because it was a slow episode. A Walking Dead goes back and forth, fast, slow, all that kind of stuff. So I might watch them soon, hopefully over some of my days off over the holidays, so I can get caught up. But we've been so busy with Vlogmas that we go to work, we edit the vlog, we film the vlog, and we sleep.
We sleep. We eat.
Okay.
This one's sweet. Caleb, you're amazing for being such a supportive and loving husband to Ayla. I admire the both of you and really hope your dreams of having a baby come true. Thank you,
Thanks,
Kay.
Kay.
That's so sweet. Yes.
So sweet.
Caleb is the best. I know we joke around a lot in our videos, and so it's funny because sometimes we'll get comments where people think I'm, like, mean and stuff.
Okay, somebody called her salty in a comment on the last video. And I never heard that term used before, but I'm assuming it's the opposite of sweet. So
yeah. And, like, that's just our relationship.
It was a joke, I'm sure, but
we just, like, yeah, we joke around. So
Totally.
but
totally.
he really is literally the best, and don't worry, I appreciate him very, 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 very much.
She had to spend like 5 minutes talking about me in front of the whole group yesterday at the adoption
Yeah,
seminar, and
why
then I
I
had
love
to
him.
talk about her as well. So it
And
was fun.
I cried. I talked like the lengthy thing, and then he like forgot to say certain things.
Okay, but there were so many good things that I could have said that I can't remember them all.
Yeah.
Next, let's see what else we have. Game of Thrones, yes, but I'm only in season 3. I'm really far behind, and I don't watch it enough. I haven't watched it in like a year. I gotta get caught up on that. What else?
We don't have time.
I know. Well, you haven't watched any of it. Ayla watches like Pretty Little Liars, and
I haven't watched that in like a year, to be honest.
yeah. Well, if you watch that, then I can go watch my show.
No, it's when The Bachelor's on that we
yeah.
like separate. We're just like, bye.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Favorite Disney movie?
Ooh.
Mine is actually the Pocahontas. I have
The Pocahontas?
the Pocahontas movie. I have, my mom's side has Métis, so Native in it, and I don't know, as growing up, I always felt like it was like a connection to that side of me that I didn't know much about, so I've always loved that movie. What's yours again?
I think Tarzan. I think it was Tarzan. I always forget what my favorite movie is, but then like I have it written down in certain places for some reason, or I've come across it again, and I'm like, oh yeah, it was Tarzan. So I think it's Tarzan. I used to love Tarzan as a kid. I had like a video game that was Tarzan for like my PlayStation, and then I also like at McDonald's, you know, they always do toys, but toys these days are not nearly as good as they used to be at McDonald's. They used to have like those sets where you'd get like one part, and if you went back like 12 more times, you'd get like enough to build the whole set. So anyway, it was like Tarzan related around when the movie was coming out, and it was like you attach them all together, and it's like a full tree, and it like cycles around and has different moving parts. It was very cool, and I made sure to collect all of those pieces, and I have those somewhere. So sometime I'll get those out, and it's something I have to show because it's really cool.
You kept them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're in your parents' house?
They're with my parents' toys. I also have an Inspector Gadget one, which you
Inspector
did the same
Gadget's
thing.
the
You
best.
bought like little pieces and built a whole giant figurine. And that one we had to mail in to get the last piece because we couldn't find it like anywhere at McDonald's. But yeah, I have that too. Those are the 2 times that I ever like built things or got cool stuff from McDonald's.
Yeah.
So I guess clearly my parents brought me there a lot.
Clearly.
You guys are so good looking live. Oh my gosh, thank you. I don't know about that because I'm sure the quality of this live stream is not very good because we're using our like front facing camera on our laptop on our Mac, and we only realized like a few minutes before setting this all up that, or at least I did, looking into how to do this whole thing, that I couldn't use the DSLR camera without having like a whole bunch of extra parts. So maybe the next time we'll do that and it'll be like really good quality. So, but thank you.
You can scroll up.
Oh, how about this one? Okay, did your mother or sisters, etc., struggle with infertility?
No. My mom does have endometriosis. However, it didn't seem to affect her fertility. And we're kind of like the first ones, I guess. Not the first ones, but I think my grandmother, my Oma, might have had a little bit of trouble, but nothing like overly significant.
Your Oma tried for was it a couple months or a couple years? Or a few months or a couple years, I mean. It wasn't a couple months because that's nothing. I think she tried for like 3 years and then she did fall pregnant.
With my dad?
With your dad?
I don't remember. How do you remember this?
Well, we were talking about it recently when we went to a hockey game, I think. And then on my side, my mother doesn't have anything wrong that I'm aware of. Like, I'm an only child, and the 1 month she forgot to take her birth control was when I was conceived. Is what they say. And then they never had any kids after that. So unfortunately, I have no brothers and sisters, which is quite sad, actually. But I think I was quite the menace, apparently, so that's why...
one was enough for them, I guess.
One was enough, and then that was that. So Let's see, what else? That's why we want to have a big family, is because I didn't have as big of a family, and I just like want to have a bunch of kids.
Yes, we kind of just want to fill the house. I mean, you never know. We might like have two and be like, okay, I can't handle this, but right now we want a few. So.
Oh, and this is a quick one. Someone named Holly Polly. They came to Calgary from New Zealand. They loved it. They said it was so beautiful, and they ate at Una Pizza, which
awesome.
we've eaten there before. I'm pretty sure we've eaten there once,
Yeah.
and it was very good. We should go back, and we'll do it on the vlog so that you can relive eating it through us. And next is on that note too, like, we don't get to show a lot of the beauty because it's so cold lately that we've just been inside and like hiding.
No, because like a lot of you guys' suggestions for Vlogmas were so awesome, and we like wrote them all down. We're like so excited, like the snowman contest, like all of that stuff, and like it's every time you walk outside, you're like instantly like this. You can't even like move, and like our cars aren't even working that well, and like everything
flipping cold.
Yeah, so we're like, well, we're gonna wait till it warms up before we do it. But
yeah, so we will beautiful here. Show you some more beauty, and we'll also head out to the mountains, which is only like a half-hour drive from us, and make sure to show that and like Banff and all that beauty. And maybe even this coming weekend, we're hoping to maybe go. So we'll see if that happens.
Okay, can we do more live streams like this in the future? Love this.
Totally.
We love it too. It's so fun. Yes, we will definitely do it. I think it's a great way to like really get to know you guys, and you guys to get to know us. And obviously there's no editing or anything, so it's like all candid moments. So yeah, I think we'll be definitely doing them.
Definitely. Okay, Jana. Jana is from our area. She's out in, I think she's in High River, because I've seen her comment before. But yes, we're not going to go to Zoo Lights, I don't think, but we're probably going to go to the Airdrie Lights, because we do have her cousin and her husband and their 2 kids who live in Airdrie, so we'll probably just make it a simple outing and go there.
Yeah, which is still really pretty.
Really pretty.
I've been to the Zoo Lights like every year. Like it was a tradition for us for a while, going quite a lot. But the Airdrie Lights are pretty good. I don't know. We're definitely going to film it though, whatever one we do go to.
Whichever one it is, yeah. Okay.
Thank you both for the time you put into sharing your journey. It's given me much comfort throughout my own infertility. Aw, thanks, Lauren. We're happy to do it. Like we said before, we love this channel. We love you guys. We honestly think that we have the best subscribers. Like, I know everybody says that, but out of all of the like channels, like I'm like, no, our subscribers are better than theirs. Ours are like so nice, and they're so supportive, and they're awesome, and they're informative, and they're great, and they have their opinions, but they're respectful, and like it's like we have the best group of people. I couldn't be happier. Like,
yeah,
very
and
grateful.
Like our comment section is like the best help and like how-to guide you could find.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And also like for us, it's so great to have you guys. It's so great to have the vlog. It's so great to have our channel, and it's very therapeutic for us to discuss everything we're going through and to be able to share that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else is next? Let me go. Oh.
Love how raw and real you are, not fake at all or scripted. I love it. Thanks, Lizzie. We try our best. We really, really want to be genuine for you guys and show our personalities, because we feel like that's how we can grow a connection. If we're not actually being ourselves, then it's like forced. So we've been getting more comfortable behind the camera and trying to kind of incorporate that. So a few of these Vlogmases, we were like extra silly
pretty
and
crazy,
things like that. And that's just how we are, is when we get together, we're crazy.
On a scale of 1 to 10, like what you've seen in the vlogs is probably like 4. Like we're pretty ridiculous. We just don't have everything on camera, and also if we're doing a sit-down video, it doesn't come out as much, obviously, because we just don't have that opportunity.
Yeah, or if there's more serious things to talk about, or like sad things going on.
There's a time and place, obviously, for it. And the vlog seems like the best place for it. This one is, I think this is the second time either someone's commented. Any advice for a man who just found out he might not be able to have children? So I guess that's pretty tough. That's one of those things that, first of all, it's going to take a while for you to be able to be comfortable with that idea and to really cope with the whole, that the reality of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess for me, so specifically having to switch to donor sperm, that was where this would have come in, like me not being able to have my own children. So biologically. So like we're still gonna have children, and so when that day comes, like that'll be all that I've ever needed. So I think this one's tough, and this one's tough to really talk about live because I'm trying to not pause for 10 hours to really get a proper thought in. But I think you just have to take as much time as you need to grieve that. And
don't rush into anything.
No.
Like really do your research and understand what that means for you. Because, I don't know, like for us, like really getting a grasp and understanding that it's not biology that makes a parent. Yeah. It's love and commitment and nurturing. That helped us tremendously. Obviously, Caleb's had more time to kind of think over that sort of thing, whereas for me, only recently moving away from my own genetics, like we both have to deal with it now, and we both lean on each other and we both understand it. But when it was just him, we just like poured ourselves into grasping the idea of what we can do as parents, what we can be, and even if that's not biological. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Hopefully that answers it and provides a little bit of help for you. Mm-hmm. So, Healthy Food Mom just joined from Germany. Well, you can always go back to the beginning of the live stream because it is being recorded, and so after it's all done, if you wanted to see what you missed, you can always head back.
We hope so. We hope it works.
Hopefully that worked. I think I set that up.
Yes, Ellie behind us is so cute, isn't she? She always loves to like lay on the blanket, so I was like, I'll put this one up for her. She's such a sweet.
Naturally, she was drawn to it as soon as you put it there. Will we do a gingerbread house? We've thought about it. We don't really ever do gingerbread houses.
I don't know if we've ever done one.
We've never done one together, and I don't even know the last time I did one as like a kid. I think
it's because when I was like nannying and stuff at the beginning of our marriage, I did them a lot with the kids.
So you're just over it.
Yeah, I was just like, meh.
Yeah, that's a good indoor activity where we don't have to worry about.
Maybe if it's too cold and we can't go outside, maybe we'll pick one up.
Yeah. Let's see what else.
You love the pretzel chocolates. That's awesome. They're so good. Caleb's always like, Ayla, stop eating them all. But I can't help it.
Oh, you know what? I'll also follow up just like with the using donor sperm, just in response to Nick. Like, at the end of the day, when you have donor sperm, like purchasing, like for example, purchasing donor sperm, there is no way anything that you should consider like where your wife is has this relationship with another man to get a child for you two, because at the end of the day, they're just a number. Like literally, they have a donor ID number. They're just a number that you picked out at a bank with all of their details, and they're essentially just providing that one thing that you need, and that's about it. There's no relationship there. There's no connection. That's at the end of the day, it ends with just getting the sperm that you need to pursue your future.
And we really, that solidified for us on the day of our first IUI when we were in the room, and it was so clinical. Like it was. You know, like you didn't even
whether you're
think
using it for IUIs or whatever the case may be.
You didn't even think about that. You just thought that this could be what helps us become parents, and that was kind of our thought. Obviously, like that's not an easy hurdle to get over, and we absolutely understand that. And it did not take us a quick amount of time. We thought it over. We had hours of conversations. We sat on this couch in our old apartment and just like talked endlessly to the point where I like force myself to like get to every deep thought ever and force Caleb to get to every deep thought ever, and we kind of came to that decision together.
And we did lots of research.
That's the only way you can do it. You don't want to force it because it is a very important thing.
And there is a video where I do specifically on my own talk about donor sperm, and so that might be a good resource to check out as well. Or just do some more research on your own as well. There's lots out there, and that's what I kind of did to help myself. And okay, so what else? Any more fur babies in the future? Yes, we do plan. We already have our dog figured out pretty much. It's just once we have the space in the house with a yard. We're gonna get an Australian Shepherd. Guaranteed.
That's like our hope. Yeah.
That's like the most beautiful dog. ever. Like,
Except for
obviously,
this little girl
is so cute and precious, but like, she's just a tiny little thing. And like, we're gonna get her like a sister or something so that she can have a best friend when she's home alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, an Australian Shepherd, I think. Oh, is it lagging for you guys a little bit? It might be a bit of a delay at times, so hopefully you don't miss anything and it picks back up. Maybe if we just like pause for a second. I don't know, it's still streaming even if we don't talk.
I know. Any tips for someone who just started a fertility channel and so shy about telling our story but really wants subscribers and support? You just kind of use the camera as your like friend. Like, you consider the people that will be watching, they're like your friends. They're an extension of yourself.
Yeah.
And if you are sitting at the camera and you just think about how you're basically talking about your life and you're like talking to your friends, that really helps with the comfortability. Also, just keep doing it. The more you film, the more you upload, the more comfortable you get, the more support you receive, and the more everything feels more natural. Oops.
Oops.
Don't click it.
Sorry, I.
You keep doing it.
Oh. Yes, Siberian Huskies are very, very pretty as well. I love them. It's probably too big for us.
Hey, Rubenel.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
If you guys didn't know, our friends River and Allison just joined into the live stream, and they have a channel as well, so you guys should go check them out because they daily vlog and they're really great. And we met them at Vlogger Fair, and we've had this connection ever since, and it's been so awesome.
And they're pretty funny.
They're pretty funny as well. And there's a lot of motivation and inspirational talks in those vlogs that I think you'll enjoy, because I know I do.
You always leave inspired. It's funny. I'll be like upstairs and like I hear Caleb like laughing out loud. He's like, I'm like, what are you watching, Rubenel? He's like, yeah.
Awesome. And they're in Chicago.
Someone says that, go back up.
Sorry.
I know with other YouTube, I watch the live stream starts to lag after a certain amount of time has gone by. I'm so sorry, you guys. I hope that sucks. I don't know if we can even do anything about it.
We're too amateur to even know how to fix that at this point.
I don't know if we can do anything about it, to be honest.
Does anybody have experience in live streams? Please comment and let us know what to do. What does your family think about your channel?
Yours?
My family, they think it's really great. Shaking the camera. They like the fact that we're sharing, and they think it's cool, and they're always very interested to hear about all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
Everything that we're doing.
I think that our families like didn't quite understand it at first. Like it is kind of a funny concept when you think about it. Like, you know, sharing such personal details online. Like, it's like, what are you doing? But yeah, I don't know. I think that they've definitely warmed up to it a lot over the past like little bit, and as they see like the support we get and the milestones we're reaching, they're like, wow, that is so cool, and like, wow, like I'm really glad you're doing that and stuff like that. So yeah,
and like, I know with my parents, like they've definitely given some advice just in terms of like how you reach out to people and things like that, because they do run their own business and things like that. So I guess there's some help and some advice from that as well. Yeah. Okay. One thing I want to say, Ellie is a cockapoo, just in case you were...
Yes, Cocker Spaniel Poodle. We like love the idea of the no shedding and all of that, so that was a big one. And also, like, they're just so cute. Like, you can't even handle it, really.
Hi, Nora. We read your comment.
Thanks for saying hi.
Thanks for saying hi and for watching. We're so happy as well to have inspired you during your infertility.
Will you sit back just a little bit? There's like a shadow on me.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm getting kicked out. I can't read that far because I don't have my glasses.
I know, right? The struggle.
Okay.
Did we answer this one? How did having infertility struggles at a young age affect you, and what are the best ways to support one with infertility struggles? So, being young and dealing with infertility has its own challenges. We understand that being on the stream health.
Sorry, guys. Just 1 second, because we're getting a bit of a lag, I think, for you. So I'm just gonna. I don't want to touch that because I don't want to like cancel things.
I don't know if you can fix it.
Minor issues. Hopefully, minor issues are okay.
You work on that, and I'll like say.
Okay, you go ahead.
So we definitely understand that like being at an older age and dealing with infertility can be very stressful and difficult, and yeah. So we appreciate that we are young and that we do have that kind of time, I guess you could say. But then it does come with its own struggles because like we don't have as much time to enjoy. Like we are spending a lot of our time dealing with this and being upset and spending money that we would have liked to maybe travel or do something with, and that makes it kind of difficult. So are you just trying to fix it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to fix things.
Oh, it's really distracting.
I'm sorry. Oh, you just here. Let me.
No, go back to this one because I can't speak. Okay. And the best ways to support someone is not to necessarily like be the one with the advice or giving all the best the best studies to show or anything like that, but just to be a listening ear whenever you want to approach someone that is dealing with these struggles, just to say like, I'm here for you if you need to talk, like not necessarily pushing, because everybody grieves and deals with it in their own way, and if you're just present and available, I think that is very helpful.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Wait, let me just see something here for a second. So, okay, don't go anywhere. I'm just going to hit pause to see what happens.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
I don't know if this is going to go well.
Oh, if you guys have a Mac, you'll know this. I got that spinning wheel of death, as we call it, the color wheel.
Color wheel. Oh.
Oh, man. There's a huge...
Ayla, it's froze on my screen with you with a funny face.
I hope it freezes like that. Oh, I'm so sorry. We made it like a good 45, 50 minutes. Oh, that just came up. Without it getting
glitchy. Yeah. I don't know why it's doing that. That's frustrating. Anyways. You can look at Ellie for now. If it freezes on Ellie's face, then that's good, right?
Okay. Technical difficulties. Oh, the struggle.
The struggle. Let's just keep going. I guess we're already at 53 minutes.
Yeah, so we'll probably go for another little bit, and then if it gets too rough, we'll call it quits. Okay, let's see.
It totally just froze on Ellie's face. Yay! Hi from Finland.
Hi,
cool.
Lina Beans or Lena Beans.
We use Final Cut Pro to edit our videos. Pull this one up though.
Sorry.
Thanks. Canada. Living in Canada is pretty great. I like it a lot. Everybody, like the stereotype of nice people is usually true for the most part.
For the most part. I mean, everybody has those mean people.
Yeah. There's like
a
good variety of like what you can do and see and, you know, that sort of thing. It is cold a lot of the time. So we, you know, sometimes fantasize about moving somewhere warmer and like enjoying that side of life.
We're definitely going to move out of Canada at some point. I guarantee that.
You think so?
I don't want to live here my whole life. Like,
yeah,
there's too many places in the world to live that are beautiful and amazing. I can't spend my whole life in one place.
But I think we'd probably still come back as, you know, I don't know.
Well, I'd like to live somewhere for like half the year aka during the winter months, come back for Christmas, leave again, and then maybe live around here in like the summer months.
Like Chicago.
Like Chicago. Yes.
Come
yes,
to
River.
New Zealand. It's so warm here now. I want to.
Yeah, no, it's like the opposite, I think, of us. I think like Australia and New Zealand have winter when we have summer
Yeah.
and vice versa.
But they're also just not as cold as we are, period.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wanted to know if you're still taking vitamins for infertility. Not currently, to be honest with you. I just, after that last pregnancy loss, I just kind of just didn't want to do anything, basically. Yeah. I'm actually, funny thing though, this month and next month, I'm actually not on birth control at all, which is like
No
the
drugs in your
first
system
time.
for like
Yeah.
probably a year, I swear.
I asked the doctor if you think it'd be okay. I just said, like, I need a break from meds. Like, I really just need to be me for a little bit. And he said he thinks it'd be okay. I still have the prescription available to me if I, start to get worried and panic and, like, can go fill it. But, yeah, no, I'm just completely natural right now. So if embryo adoption starts to pick up, then I'll probably get back on some kind of vitamins or something.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stand snow. Yeah, we like the snow, but like after a little bit of it, we're like, okay, I'm done. Let's move on. Like, we're over it. So I think like if we were to ever move somewhere warm, we would probably just like come back for the month of December to like be with family, and then like that would be our snow fix, and then we could like go back and be good.
Yeah, because the thing is, we love having seasons, and we get that here. Now, winter's probably the longest season, and then fall barely ever lasts very long, which is unfortunate because that's our favorite. Summer isn't as hot as we would like, but then spring's nice and whatnot. But like, yeah, I think I would be good with just like a couple weeks of winter right around Christmas, because Christmas with snow is just perfect.
Yes, I agree with that for sure.
Okay, cool. So it's a deal. Okay, awesome.
Any other questions that you see?
Okay, so Lizzie's life. I think if you traveled, you'd have a lot of free accommodation with your group of subscribers. Lots of us in Aussie and New Zealand.
Aw, that's really
Sounds
sweet.
good to us. We'll get free accommodations, and you can be in the vlog in return.
Do you think if you moved from Canada, you would miss our healthcare system? I am very grateful for our healthcare system, and
especially
sometimes take advantage of it, that I don't even realize what it's like in other places.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it is something we would probably have to really think about.
I think we'd have to be here for most of the times whenever we're trying to do adoption or whenever we're trying to do any treatments or anything like that in the future. We would have to be in Canada, I think, just to make it the easiest on us, because we do have that healthcare.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, good morning. It's 5 a.m. here in Australia. Wow, good morning.
That's early. That's commitment.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Morning from Brisbane. What time is it in Canada? Right now it's 2:04 p.m. where we are. There are obviously different time zones across Canada. But
yeah, Canada's time zones, like right now, the earliest in Canada is 1 p.m. and the latest would be 5:30 p.m. So we're quite wide. like the US, obviously.
From Russia. Hi.
Is it cold there too? Probably. I mean, I've never had someone comment from Russia, so...
Yeah, I don't know. And Germany, look at...
Maybe they just haven't said they were from Russia.
Maybe. So, with healthcare in Canada, do you have to pay for your fertility treatments? Yes.
Yep.
That is not covered. That is not covered.
Unfortunately.
Some people might have benefits that help with their work.
Like us, we have benefits for drugs.
Just for medication, but not for the actual procedures.
It's $15,000 lifetime. So
yeah, which you used up really fast.
We've used like a third of that already.
Yes.
So. Oh, Paris. How I'd love to travel to Paris. Bonjour. 3 degrees.
Do you like pugs? I don't know. We haven't really thought about it too much.
I think pugs look cute in a way. Like, their faces are kind of like funny cute.
I guess.
No offense or anything. Like, we have friends with pugs.
Yeah. Do you pay for hospital or emergency care in Canada? So when I had my 2 surgeries, that is covered. And when you visit the emergency room, that is covered as well.
Yeah. And then any prescription drugs you may need as a result of that.
Hi, IVF Mama Vlogs. Hi, Nicole. Thanks for popping in.
But yeah, if like those drugs would be covered mostly if you had insurance, or you might have to pay for them if you didn't. But yeah, what else?
So another question about embryo versus infant adoption. If you're new to the live stream, we did talk about it in like the first few minutes, but we are kind of just working on both simultaneously. It's kind of just going to be like whatever one like works, I guess. Whatever one seems to be like the best option for us as we go along. We want to do them both at the same time because we're just like over waiting, I guess, and like this way we have things we're working on, things we're doing to help our fertility journey. So
yeah. What's our favorite food? I have my favorite food is donairs. I love donairs.
Yeah, I love Thai food, and
me too.
Lots of food, really.
All the food. We're very like into trying different cultural foods and things like that, so we're pretty open-minded. So
yeah,
that'll be really good if we travel.
Yes, I think so.
What else? There's another one here I wanted to say. Okay, Angelique, IVF is also covered in France 4 rounds. Wow, that is amazing. I always knew, like I've heard about France having pretty good healthcare coverage, so maybe we just have to move there.
I'd be down.
Yeah, that would work. That would work for
Pack
us.
my bags.
Okay, we're gone.
Okay, scroll down.
Favorite things to do together? I think I saw.
Oh, someone's going to Thailand. Oh, you lucky duck.
You lucky duck.
Favorite holiday, I think, is Christmas. I just love the like overall feel of it. Like everybody is in the spirit. Like the lights, like it's so beautiful. All the yummy treats, like
the music,
it's
the food, the company. I honestly enjoy the food and the company the most.
I know, it's so good.
Yeah,
it's so good. Who is the better driver? What do you think?
What?
What do you think?
I think I'm the better driver.
I was going to say, yeah.
You know what? When we're driving home from somewhere and we just so happen to have both vehicles, I always hate getting stuck behind her. Because like, I feel awkward like passing here. Like I don't want to, I don't know, it's not like a race. But like, drive slow sometimes.
No, I don't.
Okay,
then
this is why.
recently you were getting mad at me because I was driving too fast, you said.
I don't remember that. Basically, she drives slow when she's not in a hurry, which is fine. It makes sense, I guess. There's you don't need to rush home for no reason just to sit on the couch. But
you're the best at directions.
Oh yeah, I kill it with directions. Like if I've driven anywhere once, I can get out of there and back to where I came from, and I can go back there again. Typically, I'm just good. I'm just good like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not so great in new cities. Obviously, it takes me, but I can read a map. I can follow instructions. I can listen to the on navigation woman when she tells me right turn.
Turn left now.
Take a U-turn in 100 meters. Okay, off topic. Yes, Canada does need to cover fertility treatments.
Yes.
Yeah, or at least something. Do something.
We'll probably at some point in our lives have some kind of point to say when it comes to that, and hopefully
if it gets covered, it'll just end up making the wait list really long, which is the downside.
Very true.
Because more people will be able to access it.
Yeah.
But that's good that people can have that access if they're willing to wait.
For work, I am a preschool teacher, and Caleb works in human resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it, really. Let's see. Let's go up a little bit.
Do we have friends also going through infertility? We don't really have friends like that we know that we've grown up with, right? I can't think of anyone. But we do have like fellow YouTube friends that we've met because of our journey. You know, Phil and Alex.
Yeah, I'm like wearing
IVF
their shirt right now.
Oh,
I'm falling.
Meet the Wheelers and like different people like that who we've communicated with through this platform. and who we connect with and talk with, and so that's really the only people I can think of. And like obviously any of you guys who are from our area or anyone who's commented before who like is going to the same clinic as us and things like that.
Yeah, it's not as common in like our circle. Obviously, with being young, like that has an impact on it too, and just people who aren't in that point in their lives who are interested in trying to conceive yet. We are kind of like the early ones, I guess you could say.
Yeah, we're on the fast track plan.
Yeah. Well, now it's the slow track
now it's
plan.
It's the fast track that turns slow. We thought we were moving quick.
Is that? Oh, sorry, go.
No, nothing. I didn't have anything important to say.
Okay. Is it hard seeing others, family or friends, fall pregnant? I can only imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I mean, you try to be as excited for them as possible, and like they want you to be excited, and a lot of the times they understand your situation, so they're sensitive around it, which is good, and we appreciate that.
And I think that's because of how open we are with it now.
Yeah, so they know. Like, I think if people didn't know that we were going through what we're going through and we didn't share it as much as we do, then they would have no idea. And that's fair, they wouldn't know, so it would just be hard.
Yeah.
I think at this point, it's been so long that it's a little bit easier. It's more numb,
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I think it also depends on who it is. Like, I always joke with my sister that if she gets pregnant, I'll probably jump off a cliff, but not really. But you know what I mean? Like, it's something that you have to take day by day, and you have to try your best not to let it affect you, but it can be hard. But at this point, we're kind of we understand that this is our journey and that other people are going to have their own journeys, and we can't hate them for what their journey has given them. That's not fair. And it's their successes and their triumphs that we can find some joy in. Like, for example, if my sister did get pregnant and have a baby, I would be an auntie, and that would be amazing. And I would be able to love a child, and I have a lot of love to give, and then I would have a child to give it to. So, like, each case, you've got to just take it day by day and just, try your best.
Have you ever tasted Vegemite?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. Sorry.
No.
What did we do on our first date? What would you consider the first date?
The date that never ended.
Okay. That's what I would say.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. So, first date, what did we do? So our first date, Ayla had come back from Thailand. This is when she found herself, realized that I was such a great guy, she needed to pursue me. So she calls me up, she talks to me. She basically said, hey, let's hang out. So first we went downtown. We went to an area near downtown in Calgary, and we went to, I think, not Higher Ground, but the other one where we play live music.
The house.
The house, it's called, a coffee shop, basically. And we had coffee there. We sat, we chatted a little bit. We took that, and we ended up going for a walk by the river downtown and over to one of these iconic bridges that we have.
The Peace Bridge.
The Peace Bridge. And we chatted, and then it started pouring rain, so we started running back to get some shelter. We got to the car. We went to Boston Pizza. We ordered some dessert, and we ate that there. And then we ended up driving to Nose Hill, which is a giant park in the middle of the city, and like a huge park. And we just sat in the parking lot. We chatted. We listened to Taylor Swift, just some sweet music, and we chatted for a while. And then Ayla, this is gonna be embarrassing for Ayla, but she had to go to the bathroom, so she wandered off. Guarantee this is what happened. She wandered off up the hill a little bit to where it was dark and covered, and I'm pretty sure she went to the washroom in the straw, the grass.
That.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
but then we didn't want to end our date, so you came over and we watched a movie, I think.
And then we went and rented a movie, and then went back to your house and watched it there. Yeah,
so it was that's when I knew that I wanted to be with him, because I just I literally didn't want him to go. I was like,
and that's how it is today. I can never get away from her.
So sad.
Oh, Oh, that's so funny.
T-Swift, I got your back. Yeah.
Yeah, T-Swift.
Yeah.
Actually, we went to a T-Swift concert about 2 weeks after our wedding as well.
That was his,
That's when we got Ellie.
gift. Yeah.
And what gift?
That was like your birthday gift or something.
Oh, it was for my birthday. Yeah. She bought me T-Swift tickets for my birthday. And then we saw Ed Sheeran, and really, Ed Sheeran was the best part of that concert, to be honest. Taylor Swift was great too, but like, yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So that was our date that wouldn't end, and that's in a good way.
I was like, that sounds bad.
This is the date that never ends.
I'm just
I
trying
want to pick
to
comments.
do it. How long have you been married? So, Joy, we have been married
3.5 years.
3.5 years? Yeah, it'll be June 10th is our anniversary.
4 years in June. Oh, we just got green status on the stream, so hopefully that
means
it went
it's not
orange.
lagging.
I spoke too soon. Shoot.
Rats.
Okay. Vegemite is a spread you put on your sandwich.
Girl.
It is Australian.
Oh, interesting.
You'll have to send us some.
I didn't know that.
So maybe we'll try it.
I thankfully didn't get OHSS necessarily. Like, I think I was at risk for it, definitely because of my young age and how many eggs I produced the first time. But the second time I only had one ovary, so it was like a little less. But I didn't actually like fully get it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I think I got a few side effects that were pretty unfortunate, but I didn't actually get it. The doctors are pretty good. They really want to avoid that, so they actually like try really hard not to let you get that far, basically. Hi, Dustin. Thanks for joining. Yay for being Canadian. We love people from everywhere. Like, it's so cool to see, like, just all these different places, right? Like, it's just so cool.
My dream is to, like, have people in, like, so many different places that whenever we're traveling, there's always, like, someone that we could, like,
say hi to.
Meet up with or something.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah. What else? Any other questions, you guys? We're lagging. Yeah. We're sorry about that.
Does embryo adoption come with as many rules, laws, steps as adopting a child that's already born? From what
it's very complicated, all of it.
A little, yeah, both are fairly complicated, and I think embryo adoption is a little bit more complicated than we would have originally expected it to be. However, it's not. There's not a lot of necessarily laws around it.
There's a lot of laws for adoption where we are,
yeah.
Where we might actually be. Oh my goodness!
I just stopped because she was so cute in the background.
We might actually be seeking a lawyer just to speak about that sort of thing, just so that as YouTubers, we're being safe and we're not doing anything that we're not supposed to by talking about it, because there are a lot of laws around that, around advertising and stuff. So, yeah, we're going to be trying our best with that.
What's next? I feel you, Ellie. Yawn. Yes, because I think Lizzie, yeah, it's really early for you.
So foster care is definitely like something that happens here, foster to adopt and everything. We have definitely thought about it, as we've thought about literally everything possible, but it has its own things that come with it. My aunt actually fostered to adopt 2 children, and we love them dearly. Very, very much. And so we've seen it in action. We've seen how it works. And I think that might be something that we would do maybe in the future. It's just hard right now, I think. I don't know.
It's
I don't
because
have,
we
like,
want
a
a
good
newborn,
answer.
right?
Yeah, and you can get newborns definitely.
It's hard.
Foster to adopt.
Could be even longer, I think, through foster to adopt.
Well, it's hard
because
to
here's
say.
the thing with newborns that would be like fostering is through the government. It's through the government system. So often what happens is a birth mother will be pregnant and will be looking to make an adoption plan, and depending on the circumstances, they could end up with the government, and that's how that baby would be in the system for a foster to adopt. But because they would have maybe been taken away from that mother because of whatever issues were going on. But a lot of the time, adoption agencies will find those parents, or those parents will go to the adoption agency so that they can make a plan before the government intervenes and child welfare steps in. And because obviously the system is not as good as going to adoptive parent family. So
yeah, we are definitely keeping that option open. We haven't like closed the door or anything. It's just like we have two kind of routes to go down right now, so we're gonna sort of stick to those, I guess. But like I said, we do have experience with that in our family, so it's not something that we're closed-minded to at all. We're like going down the motions of everything we have to
I'm
do.
afraid if we do that it won't turn into an adoption and the child will end up back in their original home with their parents, and that would be devastating to have built that relationship just to have that taken away, even though it's always nice to have the child be with their birth parents if that's possible and safe.
Yeah.
But that'd be very tough.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can handle that heartbreak after what we've been through so far. That's
weird.
Yeah, good one.
What do you want to achieve? Any personal goals? Where'd that go?
It's still there. Yeah, that was it. That was the question.
Okay.
Yeah. What do we want to achieve?
It's so funny because like everything is always related to baby.
I know. We want to achieve 3 children, and we want to move into a big house, and we want to do YouTube, and we want to have our business, and we just want to be happily ever after. The end. No, we want to. I think honestly, we want to be able to not work regular jobs, and whatever that may look like, I'm not sure right now, and be able to travel and share with you guys as we do that, and to bring our kids along. And
that's like way like far.
Hey, you know
like
what?
It might not happen, and that's like just a goal, right? So
yeah.
you don't know. We don't know.
We don't know.
So someone did say something, I can't find the comment now, but about our house. And yes, it is a newer house. It's actually a townhouse, and we did buy it like right as it was built, so we're the first ones to live in it. It was like a really awesome opportunity that came about, and we were super excited. We just like grabbed it and held on.
Yeah, because it was from a family friend who owned it and had it built, and then was going to sell it. The plan was to sell it all along, and we got it for a really good deal because he was friends with my dad, and so it worked out.
Yeah, so we were very grateful for that. That has been something really great.
River asks, are you going to adopt a newborn or older child? Yeah, we're going to adopt a newborn to start.
Yeah, to start.
To start, yeah. No, well, obviously,
we're
going to have more than one. Come on.
It just sounds funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for the beginning of this journey, we're aiming at just newborn, and then, like we've said, maybe the second or third or etc. would be more open to having older.
Yeah.
Christmas Day traditions. We together we kind of like.
We really just
have breakfast.
Yeah, we
open
get up.
some gifts, and then we spend that little bit of time together, just us two at home, and then we
Christmas
always
music,
go over.
Maybe a movie.
Yeah, we always go over to my extended family and have like a big Christmas dinner where we do Secret Santa, because we've pulled out names and we have gifts for each of our Secret Santas and we exchange them. It's like this big extravaganza. And so I've done it my entire life. Like,
yeah, that's how Sunday, or that's not how Sunday, that's how Christmas Day works. And then Christmas Eve, there's something usually where my extended family and my parents and us will go do something, maybe during the day or maybe in the evening.
Yeah.
We
have a lot of people to see.
There's a lot of planning, because we also have to try to schedule something with her mother. And then we also...
Mother.
What?
It's
Your
just
mother.
funny, the mother.
Mother.
Mum.
And then we need to... We go
and then
out,
my dad.
And then my parents.
Yeah.
So it's all very complicated, and we think we have a pretty good plan this year, so hopefully it works out.
Yeah, I know.
And we're hosting like a Boxing Day party for some of our friends and family, or not friends, just family. And yeah.
Yeah. This is a good one. How do you deal with negative judgment from people that don't understand the struggle of infertility and how it can easily consume your lives? Example, you should really just focus on your careers. It was harder at first, but now I just like, I'm like and I just like ignore it a little bit. Yeah. I find education is good. Like, if you're comfortable with the person, like taking the time to educate them, say like, you know, a little bit about what it's like or what the journey means and how it's not so simple. And then you're kind of doing the world a favor because now that person might not say that to the next infertile couple they meet. So I don't know. There's no good way to deal with that. It's like sometimes throws you off guard and you don't really know, but yeah.
What is your Instagram? Instagram Joy is Caleb Langford. So at Caleb Langford, CalebLangford. Links are always in our description box below every video for those social media accounts. Ayla's is Ayla Sophia, Sophia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the live stream, I think we'll do it 10 more minutes so that it'll be an hour and a half long. So 10 more minutes.
Whoa, an hour and a half is
I know. It went by fast, didn't it? I'm actually surprised.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't even know if Joy was asking us or asking someone else because now other people are saying what their Instagrams are. So I just plugged that in there. We have started the embryo adoption process, Sarah, and we are
just a little bit. Like we're
briefly
not
working on
very
something
far into it. We are getting to know like how the system works and how it all works at our clinic and stuff, and talking with the doctors and the facilitators there. It's like we said, it's kind of a little bit complicated, so we're just trying to learn as much as we can.
Yeah, totally.
You ever thought of a vacation to Australia? Yes, we would love to. That'd be so much fun. The only thing is Caleb's like terrified of like crawlies, like creepy crawlies, like spiders and snakes and stuff.
Spiders, yeah.
So
snakes, I don't mind snakes as much because they're big enough most of the time that like, and they, I don't know, spiders they move fast and they're little, but they move fast and it just like they're here and they're there and then they're down your shirt. And so I don't know. Anyway, spiders most of the time. Yeah, I'm getting better. Like I'm still the one who kills them in the house if they show up. I'm not the put it on a piece of paper, shoot outdoors kind of person. I'm just like end it now so it doesn't come back. But sorry if you're that person. I mean, I'm not into animal cruelty, but when it comes to a spider, like this is my house, so get out of here. So yeah, but definitely I would like to visit Perth because that's where I have a cousin and his wife and their kids, and then our friends moving there in January. So hopefully we can check out Perth and some more of Australia because it's really cool and I've always wanted to go there.
That would be so fun. Adoption from other countries, so international adoption. We can do that like simultaneously, like domestic and international. We definitely don't have anything against it, and we definitely would consider it. It's just like I'm a little overwhelmed already just doing one, so I don't even know if I can add another thing to my plate. But like maybe in the future. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I don't know. I have mixed feelings because sometimes I hear that it's like easier.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know a lot about it to really say. Possibly. It depends. Sometimes with adoption and the agencies, like here, you could get a child and that same birth mom could be looking to have an adoption plan again. So you could have their sibling, which would be good. Really right? You'd want to keep them together. So that would be really great. And you're always the first choice if that happens. They will go to you. So that might happen for us. Or we could end up with a birth mom that has twins. They say once a year there's a birth mom who's making an adoption plan for twins. So that'd be great because we were so ready for twins when we did all of our transfers. So
yeah, we would welcome.
We would welcome that with open arms.
Yeah,
many wide open arms. It is much more. Sorry, I'm smacking the table. I'm getting too excited.
He's like got his big arms and he's like. All right, how did you learn to edit? I feel like it would take me forever to figure it out.
So really, editing, I taught Ayla how to edit. I taught her everything she knows.
No.
Hey, honestly, that's not completely inaccurate.
No, we just learn as we go.
Told her how to use iMovie when we started with iMovie. We now use Final Cut Pro. However, iMovie I taught her, and then she kind of went on her own and she learned it, and she's just soared ever since.
Sorry.
She gained her wings, if you will, and flew.
Oh my goodness,
I'm
you're
just kidding.
so cheesy.
I know, I'm so cheesy.
We just like learned as we went, and the beauty of like doing YouTube is you have YouTube. You literally can watch a video on everything and learn. Like there's like, if there's something we think of that we want to do, we'll just put it in YouTube, learn a tutorial, try it a couple times, and then eventually we get it. So yeah, it's learn as you go, and I think that's the best way because it's like practical. You're just like
and the quantity of videos that we've produced, we've just had a lot of time to learn it. And Ayla actually edits like probably out of like 10 videos, Ayla probably edits like 7. She kills it in that department, and I'm very thankful for that.
Yes.
And it helps because she now has 2 days a week that she works, and the other days she can edit and do all that good stuff. So
yeah,
makes
along
it
with
really
other
good.
things, but yeah, it's made it a little bit easier on me. That's for sure.
If people message us, if you do message us on Instagram or Twitter or on there, we will try our best to reply.
Yeah.
We try to reply wherever we get messages, and obviously sometimes it's just overwhelming and we can't reply to everybody, and we're just so busy that we can't. But we try our best, and so feel free to send us a message, and we'll send you some love back.
If you sent us a message like during the kind of time of the pregnancy loss and everything, I do apologize that I didn't reply. I did have quite a few to go through, and
quite a few. There was like 2,000 comments on that video,
and it just was a little painful to go through. So I kind of just put that on the back burner. But from like now on, if you do send a message, we try our best to reply.
And this weekend we've kind of fallen behind because we were so busy with the adoption seminar.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, so we have like a few more minutes left. So if you have any like important questions that you really want out, definitely do them now. We will do a live stream in the future. This will not be like the end of live streams. It's going to happen because we had a lot of fun.
Melissa asks, do you give each other a gift on Christmas Day? Are you good at keeping a secret gift from each other? Okay, so this year we originally had decided we're not getting a gift for each other at all. But then we saw the tree and its nakedness, and we decided that
it looks so lonely.
It was so lonely, and we needed at least one gift to open on Christmas morning. So we haven't set like a limit for each other yet, but I think we're gonna go and get each other a gift.
Oh, really quick, sorry, Brooke. That's awesome. We hope you have a great reuniting with your fiance, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, tell him we say hey.
Go ahead.
Also, okay, so second part of that. When it comes to keeping a secret gift, or just like keeping gifts secret in general, I have the hardest time with that because I buy things and I'm like, I want to give it to her as soon as I see her. Because I'm like, if it's a really good gift, I'm like, oh, this is an awesome gift. I can't wait. I need her to have this right now. So that's typically hard for me to not do.
Yeah, totally.
Or like I sometimes can't keep the secret and she ends up knowing what it is anyway before she even opens it.
Yeah, like, because usually you're kind of easy to read.
Yeah. My poker face, I guess, is very good.
No.
But like for me, I honestly, I don't mind, like, just in my entire life, I'm okay to wait. Like this goes through to everything that goes on in my life. Like I don't mind this, like having times where I'm like forced to wait. So like that's why I do good in the 2-week wait, I think, because I'm like okay and I'm patient.
And because you're not the woman dealing with
I
all
know,
the symptoms.
I'm sorry. But what I mean is, when I was a kid, like, some kids are, like, digging through their parents' closets, like, ripping through the clothes, just trying to find their gift and peek in it and see what it is before it's under the tree. And I'm just like, I'll just wait till Christmas morning. Like, it's fine. So that's where that comes from.
All right.
Anyway.
What's your favorite thing about each other? Your eyes.
Yes. Physical features, you love my eyes.
I do. They're nice. And because I just have brown eyes, so I always feel like it's boring.
Not that there's she's my brown-eyed girl, so I like that.
Yeah.
I always enjoyed... I don't want to get too mushy in here right now.
What?
I enjoy your legs. Oh!
You're weird. Anyways,
I always
next.
did, honestly. Anyway.
Hello from Greece.
Oh, I want to go to Greece.
I want to go to Greece. Oh my goodness.
I had a Greek neighbor when I was growing up. I always used to cut his grass, and he always used to make minestrone soup for me. But he was like the funniest like old Greek man, and he always had this like the suspenders and his pants hiked up high, shirt tucked in, but he didn't have the button done up and his zipper wide open, and like shirt like this with his chest hairs all over the place. Oh man, he was just the funniest little old Greek man. But he was awesome, and he always treated me so well.
Yeah, Rivendell, Greece is amazing. We're jealous of you guys on your trip. Like, we were like, oh, we should just, like, jump in their suitcase or something. That sounds like fun.
I wish we could travel.
I know.
There's, like, a reoccurring theme in this live stream today, which is we would love to travel somewhere.
Yes, totally.
Anywhere but here.
No.
And, well, let's just leave Canada. Okay, so
we're at the time.
We're at an hour and a half,
at the
guys.
time. Oh my goodness, that flew by, you guys. I can't even believe it. I was like, yeah, that felt like only like 20 minutes or something, but that was a lot of fun. We really, really, really enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much if you watched, even if you just poked your head in and said hi, or if you're watching like after the live part happened. We are so thankful, and it was fun. It was cool to see your guys' questions, to see your guys' comments, and kind of read them. Sorry for the technical difficulties and how it was like kind of silly at first, but we're learning, right? Kayla's getting out the camera, so we're gonna, babe, it's in the GoPro there. So Kayla's getting out the camera, and so if you want to say hi on the side in a minute, hold on, then we will film you guys all saying hi on the comment section. So just wait. Kayla, go, 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 go. Do you need help?
No.
Okay. Here's Dee. Here's the Dee girl.
So much effort.
She's so tired. She's like just snuggling up. Look at that tongue action. Aw. Okay, you ready?
Okay, guys, so you're getting a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look right now as we vlog, and hey, guys.
We're doing our live stream.
We are just finishing up our live stream with all of you wonderful people. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in yesterday. It was really fun for us, and we loved answering all your questions, and we can't wait to do it again soon.
And an hour and a half, like, flew by. We can't believe how fast that was, and it was so much fun. So we'll be definitely, like, making this a part of our channel quite often. But we have a lot of people here that want to say hi on the vlog, so we're going to show you guys. Everybody say hi!
Let me see if I can focus in on that. Oh! Oh!
Hi, guys!
Hey, guys!
Hey! Seriously, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next Vlogmas.
Yes, guys, we will see you. Make sure to watch tomorrow's video.
Yes, bye!
See ya!
Now, how do we close this?
Guys, we might be here for like a few minutes as we try to end the live stream.
Bye!
But I think we figured it out, so bye, guys.